Episode 1041 of the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast will feature more opinions about Ken Burns and Lynn Novick's epic documentary, The Vietnam War. The featured opinions will come from two writers who are of the opinion Burns and Novick did not go far enough in condemning the U.S. for the terrible acts it committed in the Vietnam War. The first was Robert Freeman, who submitted an article titled, "Does Vietnam Even Matter Anymore? Does Ken Burns?" to the Common Dreams website. The other opiner is James A. Warren, whose condemnation is exposed in a story he penned for the Daily Beast titled, "Do Even Famous Battles Even Really Affect War's Outcome?" Both these writers criticized the documentarians, Burns and Novick, from different directions. Freeman's was more of a strategic nature. He brought up the time-honored fact that we dropped 14 billion pounds of bombs on all parts of the area formerly known as Indochina. That is reported to be 3 times more than were used by all sides in all theaters of all of World War II combined. Quite a notable achievement in the opinion of many. Then he repeated the oft-quoted left-wing mantra, Vietnam had never attacked the U.S., had never tried to attack it, had no desire to attack it, and had no capacity to attack it. Warren made the case for the futility of the way the U.S. and its allies executed the conduct military operations in the conflict. His main point was that the winner of big battles do not always win the war. His piece pointed out that the oppositional forces in the conflict never won a major battle fought against the U.S. and its allies. General Vo Nguyen Giap, commander-in-chief of the communist forces in Vietnam, emulated his hero, Chairman Mao, and pursued a strategy of protracted war that would wait out the Americans. The employment of such a strategy was enabled by a government who was willing to sacrifice its citizenry to the last man to achieve victory. Listen intently to episode 0141 of the podcast, and you will discover 2 profound opinions of the epic documentary, The Vietnam War. Go to VietnamVeteranNews.com.
Good.